Hello everyone, Kendall back at you with more Korean beauty inspired realness. Today we're looking at my everyday makeup routine, which is supposed to be very moolgwang, very water go, very glowy, and I'll show you guys how I do it. First, you're going to start off with moisturizing your skin with a moisturizing recovery mask from Leaders. I got a few of them from Leaders a few weeks ago, if not longer, and I'm going to show you how I use this one. This one is actually made out of fermented coconut, and I was like, okay, that's weird, but does it work though? It's actually really interesting. You peel off one layer, then put on the mask, and then peel off a second one. I'm not gonna lie to you, peeling off that second and actually all of the layers was very difficult. But once you get it on, it really does suck onto your face, and you keep it on for 20 minutes. Do not be alarmed, you will be scary AF once you get the mask on. But take this time to enjoy yourself. In the meanwhile, I shall do the same.
Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
After you have lit the world on fire, you can take your mask off. There's something very satisfying about this footage, that's why I kept it in, sorry. But your skin will look really nice and glowy and a perfect foundation for putting on your foundation. Actually, concealer. I'm starting off with the NYX liquid concealer. This is in tan. This one's pretty close to my skin tone. So I like to use that all over to be a nice little coverage booster before I put on my cushions. If you recall in my Korean trend video, Black Girl Does Korean Trend blah 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 video that you guys seem to really enjoy, I was talking about how cushions are a little annoying as I put a cushion on. This is the L'Oreal one, simply because they don't stay very well. I noticed that if I put a little concealer on the base first, that they tend to suck on to my face a little better because the concealer is drier than the cushion. Anyway, this one is the L'Oreal one and it's a little bit lighter, so I like to use this in the middle of my face. And then this one from Clinique, this is a Clinique, what is this? BB cushion thing, a jigger. This one's in deep, and I use this on the perimeter of my face because I've noticed that when I don't have a warm enough forehead, it looks like my entire makeup is a little too light. It's really weird. Like, it'll be the same color everywhere else, but that forehead though, keep that nice and warm. And then I put it just on the perimeter of my face in general. Then you're gonna conceal them under eye bags that are so serious. Your girl has not been sleeping. She has been living off of coffee and the will to live. But under the eyes, I'm using the same NYX concealer. However, I'm using the pot version, the one that comes in the little pot instead of the liquid. I found those are a little bit more concentrated and I like to use those on more specific places. Checked in bags, they gone. She went on a trip and she didn't come back with them. And I like to use that just all over in very specific places where I have, you know, some discoloration, a little acne scarring, what have you, and use that to really perfect my skin. The skin is the most important part of this look, so take your time. And there we go, she glowing, she glowing. Now we're gonna contour. I technically would have preferred to use a cream contour for this, but I don't have one that I think is a good tone yet. So what I like to do is use my finger in a powder and really darken my chin. My chin is actually a little oblong, like one side is a little like chubbier than the other, so I try to even it out. So don't mind that I didn't put as much on each side, but it'll look fine before the end of this. And then you take a brush to really blend it out. If you need to, you can put more of the product on the blush, on the brush. Words are difficult. And you can use that to blend it out along your jawline to really smooth everything. You're not going for really harsh lines, like a really cut jaw or anything. You're just trying to shave off a section of your face essentially to make everything a little bit warmer and a little bit more slimmer. Bam. Now I like to go in with my puff again to just blend everything, make sure that everything is really smooth. You don't want any like harsh lines, especially with that contour. Then we go in with a darker version of that NYX concealer and use that on the side of my nose. I prefer to use this as opposed to the contour I used before. It's a little too dark, and I just like to keep my nose contour a little bit more natural looking because I don't have a nose bridge, so it's real obvious when I just have brown lines on the sides of my nose. So I told you guys about this palette in my last makeup video if you haven't seen it, but this is the Poney Effect Customizing Lip Palette. It is everything. I forgot to swatch it in that video, so I figured I'd do it here. But these are the colors that you can mix into the 5 lip colors here and make your own customized color. So today I'm gonna be using that nude-ish mauve-y color and a little bit of yellow. This is going to give me a really nice orangey nude that I'm going to use on my cheeks and on my lips. Check it in a second when I'm done mixing. Mix, 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 be the little artiste. Smile and draw it on your face. If you haven't noticed already, I'm trying to very carefully stay away from powders. I find that keeping things more cream, liquid based keeps my skin looking really, really soft and like plushy, and I really dig it. As I said before, I'm going to be putting that lipstick onto my lips and then blending it out with my fingers on the edges just so that it kind of like blends into my skin. I don't want it to look super harsh. Now I'm thinking like, what did I forget? I forgot my eyebrows, Lord. So I'm going to take a little bit of eyebrow mascara and go into my eyebrows, taking off a bit of the excess because I don't want super dark brows for this. It would look a little weird. And then I'm going in with a pencil to define the tail end of my eyebrow. Now I think I lost the file where I put on mascara, but I put on mascara. Just keep that in mind. I'll put the name of the mascara I used down in the description box if you were wondering. Then we're gonna apply a little bit of like a glossy tint on top. I thought it needed a little shine because it was a little too creamy matte looking for me. This is one from Aritaum. And then I'm going to spray a little bit of a dewy spray. This is one from Espar. I've had this for forever, and for the longest I hated it. I don't know why, but recently I've just really been dousing myself in it, and I love it. And that is all, my friends. That is the look. You are slaying, you are glowing. People gonna be like, why her skin looks so nice? No, it's because she's wearing crap loads of makeup, man. Anyway, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I will see you guys later. Bye.
Guys, welcome to my crew, welcome to my zone. Nigga, do the baba, another level.